My name is Jeff Morgan. I am from Dallas, Texas, and I'm making this video on behalf of Americans for Equal Shared Parenting. However, this video is going to be specifically addressed to grandparents, and in particular to those grandparents who can no longer see their grandchildren. On September the 12th, 2018, at the Crown Plaza in Austin, Texas, from 6 p.m. till 9 p.m., there will be an event called Capitals for Kids. The event will particularly target legislators, religious leaders, educators, and other leaders about legislation that could help strengthen families and in particular make sure both parents have an active role in their children's lives. So why am I addressing grandparents? Like many of you, I had a very strong relationship with my grandchildren. I would often babysit them several times a week. On a number of occasions, they stayed overnight. My oldest grandson, Cruz, whenever he saw me, he would wiggle out of whoever's arms he was in and come running over to see Grandpa. My youngest grandson, Gideon, took his very first steps walking by himself to me. We had a strong relationship. There was a lot of love between us. And then, for circumstances that still I can't believe, I was kicked out of my grandchildren's lives. This is a phenomenon that has happened not just to a few grandparents, but literally to hundreds of thousands of grandparents throughout the United States, where they once had a strong relationship with their grandchildren, and now they can no longer see their grandchildren. Many other grandparents cannot see their grandchildren due to unfair and unjust custody orders. Unjust and unfair custody orders can effectually cut off an entire side of a grandchild's family. At other times, a former daughter-in-law or son-in-law may use the grandchildren as pawns to exact revenge against a former spouse. And that revenge is extracted by destroying the relationship the grandchildren had with the grandparents on the other side of the family. Americans for Equal Shared Parenting is lobbying at the highest level of the federal government to help ensure that children have access to both parents. As a grandparent, this should be of extreme importance to you, because if a parent is cut out of a child's life, more than likely the grandparent also will be cut out of the child's life. So I'm asking you, if you are a grandparent, to attend this event in Austin, Texas on September the 12th. If you can't attend this event, consider sponsoring the event. I chose to take out a full-page ad on behalf of my grandchildren. Children not only need both parents, children also need their grandparents. If you don't live in Texas, there may be an event coming near you. Over the next several months, events are scheduled in 14 capital cities and states throughout our country. Go to Americans for Equal Shared Parenting, www.afesp.com, and click on the Capitals for Kids tour. Grandparents, and especially grandparents who cannot see their grandchildren, this is a time when your voice and your support can have a huge impact, not just for your children's lives, but for your grandchildren's lives. You've experienced what has happened in your life. You want to help stop this. You want to make sure that this does not continue and affect your grandchildren in the future. I urge you to make attending one of these events or sponsoring part of this event one of your priorities. If you are in Texas, I hope to see you in Austin on September the 12th. And if you can't make it, I hope you consider sponsoring the event financially. Thank you.